got it? Did you compare each other's work? Are your work exactly same as your partner's? Or is it different? Maybe not the same. Not the same?
I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm kind of confused.
You're confused? Yeah, I know it's complicated. Yeah. I don't blame you. How about you guys? Avery?
We think it's everything on the other side except for
What reasons do you have? You people?
Upside down.
because
What, 2, 4, 5, and 6?
Well, because if you've got A union B, so it'd be A or B.
So
there's no one for it.
how about we take a look at this together?
Okay.
Sounds good?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's do this part here. And we will do this with blue here. Okay? Which one shall we start from? Yellow. Let's do this part first. Okay? So, what do we start from? In the parentheses, right? So B intersection C. B intersection C is which region? Or which regions? 5 and 6. Thank you. So this is B intersection C, and we're gonna do the union. So we don't have to erase this because it's or. We include this. A is 1, 2, 5, and 4. It's all of this. Whatever you shaded it here in yellow, that's all of that because it's a union. Make sense? You got this too? Pretty close. Why are you pretty close? But you understand it now. Okay, how about the other side? We have A union B and A union C. They are in the parentheses. You need to do that first. Then we need to do the intersection. So we have to be a little bit more careful here. So I'm gonna just use thinner pen and find the intersection part. Okay. So A union B is this. A union B is all of the parts in A and all of the parts in B, which is it's A or B, right? How about A union C? And even people here, you need to take a look because we didn't do this one. A union C is this side, all of the A's or all of the C's. We are shading like that. Right? So this part here, this side, I shaded it this way, that's A union B. When I shaded it this way, that was A union C. Now we are doing intersection. So we are looking for intersecting part like that. Which one? Here, right? So that's exactly same as this one, you see? This part here is shaded this way and that way, also here too, this way and that way, right? So what do you notice? These two are exactly the same, okay? Here's one thing that I want to mention now. We just said A union, without any emphasis, A union B intersection C is the same as that one. Let's think about numbers and distributing the numbers in multiplication over addition or over subtraction. So we can actually distribute A union to each of that too. See? A union B. So A union is like a multiplication of A, right? And Or we have and in between. And then you can distribute this to C. So we have A union C. That's exactly the right hand side of the equation. Okay, does it make sense? Then let me ask you, how about this one? This should be same as what? A intersection. Yep. B union. There we go. Very good. You see that? Okay. We call this De Morgan's law. Morgan's law has a lot of distributed property there, kind of. Okay, so it's something good to know. And last time I also talked about how you can distribute complement too, didn't I? So something like this, A union B holding complement. We can distribute complement to each of that set, right? So how does it go? A complement. Right, because it's opposite, right? You need to do, oh no, actually union becomes intersection, okay? And B complement. That's also De Morgan's law. So we can do also A intersection B complement too. What is it? A complement. How about this? Intersection changes into Casey? Union. B complement. Right? So let me challenge you a little bit more. Just make it up. Can you find this? Gavin, what do you think? A complement of complement, which means not A, but not A, and not A. What does that mean? So negative of negative, it becomes positive, right?
So it's A.
Yeah, it becomes A, and that
That would become an intersection.
exactly upside down, right? Intersection. B or B complement. Complement, because we have to distribute this to each of them. We did this one here. So negative of negative becomes positive, but not becomes self. And opposite of union is intersection. Opposite of B is B complement. Very good. Then let's go backwards. If you have this, what's the complement of this? How about Avery? A complement? Union? B. So it's exactly the same thing inside here, right?
So do you not need the parentheses anymore when you do the second one?
Say that again.
So you don't need to like bring the parentheses over either.
You mean here and there?
Yeah.
You don't need it. You
Okay.
don't need it because there's no operation outside of the parentheses
Okay.
on the right hand side, right? Good question. Very good. Okay, so let's do a little bit more of that in Morgan's law. You already know this, right? So this whole thing, parentheses always make, as one quantity. So this whole thing in the parentheses, and we're gonna do the opposite of that, right? So we do A complement, opposite of intersection, union, opposite of B complement. So that makes so much sense, right? A union B whole thing is complemented, then A complement intersection of the B complement, right? Okay, knowing that, let's see if it works with the real world situation. It's not actually a real world situation, but some examples like this. Can you draw a Venn diagram for these two steps in the universe? Yeah. using this example, let's make half and half again. How about you three again? You're gonna show number one. Okay, and you guys gonna do number two. So let's do it this way. Shane, can you shade left-hand side of your equation? Okay, Avery and Kelsey, can you show right-hand side? Okay, and let's do JC and Kristen. You guys do left-hand side of number two. Okay, and rest of you to the right-hand side. How about that? Is it okay? Is it okay, Macy? Okay. You can work together from the beginning. It's okay.
It's everything that isn't A or B.
So what did you say? Okay. You found that they are equal? You got it? Yeah. You got it? Okay, awesome. Okay, how we to make the Venn diagram here? What goes in the intersection part between A and B? What goes in here? A and I. I see A here, I here, I here. There's another intersection part. G as well. That's all. So we have A, G, I. Right? So what goes here? So these elements here are the elements of A, but not in B. What is it? E and H. Thank you. How about here? The elements in B, but not in A. Only J? Thank you. What goes outside here then? B, C, D. That's all? F? That's all? Okay, thank you. So we got this. Let me actually take a picture. How do I take a screenshot from this computer? Does anybody know? What kind of computer is it? This is Dell. Yeah, I use a Mac, so. Does anybody know? Screen capture, how do you do it? You can usually Google it and I'll tell you.
Well, it depends on what you have on your keyboard, because like my keyboard on my computer actually has a field that's a button that you push.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
I think
up
this
on
one
the
is.
top row.
Yeah, that should work. Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay. Segments here. So let's compare those. Okay. So who did this one? A U intersection B complement. Who did this one? Okay, tell me which part?
It's everything except for where A and B.
Intersection, right?
intersect.
Right. So A intersection B is right here, and it says it's complement. intersection. So everything except that intersection part. Do you agree? So what do we get in the set? Except AGI, take away AGI and you can list everything else. So B, C, D, F, and H, right? How about this one? A complement union B complement. Do the same thing. So tell me, A complement should be everything outside of the A, right? Like this. Because it's a union, we're gonna keep this color, right? And then we have B complement. So I'm not gonna change, shading the other way around because we're gonna include that. The outside B has to be this as well, right? So we see that it's exactly the same thing. So we're gonna have same list, right? Now let's take a look at this one. So we know this is equal to each other. How about this row? So A union B, which one did you get?
You have the first one.
The first one, A union B complement? This one?
It would be everything outside of the
The
inner side.
union. Yeah. So A union B is this, right? Everything in here. So complement of that should be everything outside. Out here. If we write this as a list form, what do we get?
B, C, D, F.
B, C, D, F. Let's take a look at this part. A complement and B complement. So you need to find the intersection, right? So let's shade it differently. So A complement is this way. A complement. Everything that is not in A. Right? And everything that is not in B. The other way around. We are looking at the intersection part. Not in B, so outside of B. And what is overlap? That's N, right? It's exactly the same thing. So the same thing. Okay? Sounds good. Okay. So let's do something fun now. We have these three sets of Venn diagram. Using our name, let's complete it. So I have your names here. And I have this part you here. And think about where you belong to, which region you belong to. I know all about you, but you know yourself, right? So you know which region you go. And you need to explain why you go in that region. Okay. So hold on. Let me share. Where's the camera? Can you see this okay? Okay. I will give you about few seconds and think about where you go. And you need to explain why you go there. So I will start from me. Hi guys, my name is John. I am a female, so I will go either 1, 2, 4, or 5. My height is 5'5", so it's greater than 5'4". So I will go 2 or 5, right? Because I'm still in female and I'm in greater than 5'4", right? So either 2 or 5. And so I need to decide where I go. And the third reason here, I have home in Nebraska. My home is in Nebraska, so I have to be outside of this set. So I go region 2. Make sense? Okay. So are you ready? Okay. I have Macy. Macy, where do you go? Which region? 5. So explain that.
I'm a female, I'm 5'8", and I live in Nebraska.
5 what?
5'8".
Wow, she's tall. 5'8", so she goes here, and her home is in Nebraska. So excellent job, very good. How about Gavin? 3, tell me about it.
I'm not a female. My house is not in Nebraska. And I'm like 6'3".
There we go. So it makes sense, right? How's
4.
Four.
I'm 5'4".
yeah?
Yeah. And I'm a female and my home is.
Okay, hold on. So she's a female.
Yeah.
What's your height?
5'4". I am 5'4".
Oh, so it's not greater than that, right? So yeah, it's outside and
And my home is in Nebraska.
awesome. So yes, so you're in region 4. How about Shane?
Region 3.
Region 3. So talk about it.
I'm 5'8".
5'8", so greater than
Just kidding, I'm
5'4".
5'8", I'm 5'11". My numbers are wrong. Anyway, I'm not a female,
Uh-huh.
and my home is not in Nebraska.
Outside. So yeah, okay. Avery,
Also region 3.
region 3.
Yeah.
Same reason?
Yeah, I'm not a female, I don't have a home in Nebraska.
I don't know.
And I'm 6'2".
Okay. Kristen,
I'm in 4.
4. Talk about it.
I'm a female. I am 5'4",
Okay.
and my home is in Nebraska.
Wow, it's exactly the same as Kelsey. We can find another commonality amongst yourselves, right? JC.
So I'd be in 4 because I'm a female. I'm from Nebraska.
We're not
I'm 5'1".
here.
Yes.
The same.
Yes.
Okay. So you are a female? And you are shorter than
Yes.
okay,
I'm
good,
5'1".
okay. And your home is in Nebraska. So we can talk about that, right? So if I put a person and say there's a name in it and I put it here, can you describe about this person?
Yeah, 5'4". Or less than 5'4".
Female. She's a female and does live in Nebraska. Not taller than 5'4".
Yeah.
So yes. How about if I put a person here? This person is not a female.
Lives in Nebraska.
Live in Nebraska. Taller than 5'4", right? How about here?
Not a female.
Not a female. who is
Not taller
outside,
than 5'4".
Not taller than 5'4",
But from Nebraska.
yeah, but from Nebraska. Okay, great job. How about one last one? Here.
They don't fit any of the restrictions.
Exactly.
Thanks.
We can do that too, right? Yeah, nowadays. Yes. Okay, so we got the idea about sets of 3, right? Oh, let me ask you one more question with the same example. Macy, you are in the middle, right? Okay, let me ask you some questions using this. Find using that, find these questions. Okay? If you want to work with your friend or neighbor, you're welcome to do that. you need to list the roster form, go ahead, okay, list the elements in the set. Okay, so for example, like this, what does that mean? And number of elements. So you're not gonna have a set there. Just we just need a whole number there. How about these? You're gonna have set, so you're gonna have elements in it, right? Okay. For these three, so you're gonna have roster in there. Isn't it fun? I love that. It's really fun. So come on, nod your head. Yes. You guys solve all of these problems, okay? There are 5 of them. How about I give you 1 more minute? Need more time? Okay, another minute. Wow. Oh. How about now? Another minute? I'll give you another minute. Kristen, I'm sorry, your end is missing. It's okay. But I think it's still cute. Okay. How about now? Number of elements in A, N, B, and C. Which reason is that? Who's in there? Or who are in there?
All of those.
It's and. So either intersection of all three sets? Just 5, right? So only Macy, how many are there? Just 1. Good. How about the next one? Number of elements in A intersection B's complement. A intersection B's complement. A intersection B, who are there? A intersection B. A is female, B is this height. A intersection B should be 2 and 5. So complement means everything except those 2 reasons. So except me and Macy, right? How many are there? 6? Yeah. Are we good? All right. Next one. We need to list a union in the parentheses B and C, intersection of B and C. So we're gonna go with this one first, then we're gonna include A to that, right? What's B and C? So B is height, C is home. B and C should be reason 5 and 6. Then you're gonna include A to that. So we're gonna do 1, 2, what is this? 4, 4, 5, and 6. Who are they? John, Lacey, JC, Kristen, and Kelsey. Right? You need to list all of the names there. So John, Macy, JC, Kristen, and Kelsey. Right? Any question for that? How about the fourth one? A complement union B and C. So starting from B and C, B is height, C is home. So B and C is what? 2. B and C, height greater than 5'4", and in home in Nebraska. So who? B and C. Just 5. I mean, it's actually 5 and 6. But 6 is empty, so yes, just Macy. So for this one, it's Macy. A complement. A complement. Who are they? It's boys, right? So Avery, Gavin, and Shane. It's a union, so we need to include all of that because it's or, right? So yes, we need to do all boys and Macy. Okay. Okay, the last one. A complement union B. Let's take a look. A complement is outside of the A. So who are they? The boys, right? Or B. Oh, no. Yeah, B or B. So we need to add John and Macy to the boys, right? So this part we have all boys, Avery, Gavin, and Shane, and that's A complement. Union B, B is John and Macy are also there, so Macy and John, right? It says and A complement again, all boys, Avery, Gavin, and Shane, and B, and B. So this, let's take a look at this part again. This and B, B is what? Avery, Gavin, Shane, John, and Macy, right? What is the end part? The intersecting part. Who are they? Who are involved here and there? The boys. AGS. So for this part, we know it's gonna be just the boys. AGS. Right? Now between this and that, we're gonna do intersection. Who are the intersection? Just the boys, 3 of you. Okay? How do you feel? Good? One last question for you. Because I think difference is a little bit tricky for us. Let me try this. That's the last one. We're gonna do today. A minus B and C. A is female, B is height, C is whole. You're done. 10 seconds. Okay, so let's do into parentheses first, B and C. Who are in B and C? B and C. Just Lacey? Just Lacey. So we need to take away Lacey from A. We know we have A, all the girls, right? Okay, all of us, except you three. So I'm not gonna list them all. Actually, tell me J, B, C, K, M. Okay, and from here we need to take away Macy. Sorry, Macy. Then who do we have? Okay. Okay. Are we good?
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. So we are done for section 2.4. So from Monday, you're gonna do section 2.5. Okay, section 5 of chapter 2. That's the last section of the chapter. So remind your instructor about review, chapter 2 review, and that should be in that computer lab.